What's going on, duelists? Welcome to week 1 of War League, and I'm going to be recording my match live, actually. Our team is 0-2 right now. So we need a dub. We need 3 dubs. We need the reverse 3-0. And I'm going to try to be the start of that. So let's see how this goes. No idea what my opponent's playing. Not a bad opening hand. I have to let a cat inside my room right now. She's meowing like crazy. You're welcome, sweetheart. They are sinking, they are sinking. Lots of sinking. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen. The little mama. Yes, I have no response to that. Alright, does you deep prison sorcerer? I do not. Okay, looks like maybe Bayou Turbo. They set no. Wow, if they set no back row, I was just gonna say I might go for Duke Block turn 1. And I don't think that's a bad play. If I 1-for-1, pitch swap frog, get subs a toad, soul exchange, baby, sit over here, okay? And then I could bounce it back. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad play. I could just summon swap frog. Then he could set Raikou next turn. Then I look kind of foolish. If I summon Swap Frog, Sentryborn, attack, bounce it back. Yeah, that's not bad because I still have Gourd, so if he wants to get crazy, he has a lot of monsters, I think. Yep. If Swap Frog's gonna run over the Trooper, then I think that's fine. Yeah, I could have thinned the deck out, but if he sets Raikou or Hamster, I don't have a Monarch guaranteed yet, even with the deck being thinned down. If I draw Diva or Gilman or something, it's just like not... Man, it's not great, right? Not necessarily Bayou Turbo, but it could be. Alright, it's definitely Bayou Turbo. 100%. Probably have an Arm Knight or a Greffer at some point. If I could like use the Gores to get over whatever they summon and then set up Duke Block, then I think we're alright, because then they have to use Raikou to kind of get around the Gores first. So, yeah, that's good, that's good. So I'm going to say they I don't know if they opened with that. The typical Bayou Turbo player just goes for damage right now, removes them both, and starts swinging very, Oh, he's not gonna! I'm going to pretend to have a fader real quick. I don't think it's a bad idea now to do this all. It's really not half threatening too. I don't think he has a back row. Unless he does, but I feel like he might, but we still have such a good hand. And we have tree board now with the 1-for-1, so yeah, we're in a really good spot. Alright, he does have a back row. 2 back row? Just 2 back row. Good salvage, good salvage. Let me see that torrential tribute real quick. Might have... Ooh, okay, that's fine. Deep prison, dust shoot. Could be oppression, could be bottomless, could be mirror force, could be a lot of stuff. I don't have to go crazy, right? Could just turn to attack mode. 1 or 2 of them. I think we want to turn think we just want to do this. Because Gores is helping the cause right now, so that's a nice plus. I don't think there's any reason to try to go minus right now. He has 4 engrave. He could armed wing. I guess he could armed wing Caius. Attack. I could set dupe, but dupes are If we set dupe, we could 1-for-1 pitch swap frog, salvage them both back. I don't think setting dupe is terrible right here. I'll even set the roar too in case they start going sick next turn. Alright, I kind of had a feeling one was MST, but I'm not going to not set it. They definitely have a lot of work to do right now, and if they remove 2, then they only have 2 engraved, so they don't have access to Dark Arm just yet, which is nice. Sometimes I fear this value matchup, because it could just be so aggressive, but right now I feel pretty good. I mean, they went first, they have 5 to our 8 when we draw. We have Treeborn, so I'm not sure. I mean, I'm counting that because that's a body on the field that they have to deal with. And I guess they have a 6th because they have armed wing. So, yeah, we're taking our time. Both players, we're taking our time. We're thinking our plays through, and I'm completely good with that. Definitely going to side in 3 DD Crow and probably Soul Exchange. Does. Really hoping to draw Caius next turn. Oh, he's going to Caius. Wow. And that's going to put 3 in graveyard too if he has Dark Arm. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Doesn't have Dark Arm. That's really good. That is going to get us. I almost want to get Treeborn because then we could 1-for-1 pitch it away, and if they have anything crazy, then we're okay. That's kind of a stupid play, but it guarantees it if they do have Oppression set. It's either Oppression, Torrential, or Mirror Force. Those are the 3 that I put it on. I don't think it's Book or anything else. It's rough. Alright, we draw the Caius, but thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. Yeah, definitely not Dust Shoot. Well, now I guess I'm okay with doing going into Torrential, right, and seeing what it is. Alright, so he just has the Oppression now. That's fine. So I could Soul Exchange this for Caius, remove the Oppression, which is kind of a crazy play. But I think we're still in a really good spot if we do that, because that puts him at a 4. Yeah, I'm still going to do it. If he has Torrential, he has Torrential. I think we're in a good spot with Treeborn and Salvage. I think we're good, right? I could actually salvage and bounce the Caius back if I want. He doesn't have double Oppression set, does he? I'm gonna call priority on Treeborn to definitely or on swap too. I could even normal summon the Duke Frog now if I want. I'm still at 63, he has 4 darks. I don't think he's going to summon twice this turn, is he? Yeah, going off this not being torrential, then I think we're in a pretty good spot, because now I could save my Swap Frog to bounce Caius back against next turn. bounce it back again next turn. So he has 4 in there. He doesn't really have a ton to work with. Unless he drew Burial. Burial could hurt. Turn 1, he had MST in another back row. He milled these 3 with Trooper. He had MST in another back row. It's probably not bottomless. But then he set Oppression next to it. Yeah, it could be another Deep Prison. It could be Mirror Force. Oh, okay, good. Doing some calculations. He's got a game somehow. I still like summoning Duke Frog in this scenario because even though I'm giving up a little bit of damage, it ensures that if they only have 1 summon, they have to attack the Duke Frog. And when they do that, I save my Swap Frog. So next turn, Treeborn comes back. I tribute it for Caius. I get rid of the other back row that I think is a attack. I don't know, a Deep Prison, like an attack deflector or a Mirror Force or something. And then I bounce it back with Swap Frog. We have to ensure that we keep Caius, right? Yeah, that's good. Oh, unless he has Dark Arm now. I'm just so afraid of Dark Arm all the time. All the time. Yeah, I had a feeling, yeah, he might be going for, I don't know, Goyle. Brile. Oh, I was going to say, I don't think he stacked a card. Yeah, this is fine. Unless he has, like, Dark Arm Burial. It's so scary. It's so scary because they could easily have it. But I don't think they do. Definitely not. I'm really putting this turn 1. The whole game is kind of coming down to that back row right now in my head. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, we still have Caius, so that's really good. Yeah, Goyo's just putting in work right now. Oh, that's a good card to see. I'm really, really set on the idea that this is that, and I kind of want to go with my gut, which is a stupid thing to do. Because if I attack with Gores and it stops it and I sack for Caius, then Armor Master gets over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if he has something to stop the Caius when I summon it, then Gores can still attack over it. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going with my gut 100%. Yeah, it's Deep Prison. So now he has the Armor Master, and I think that's about all he has. Unless he top decks Burial, then that's just going to be insane, but hopefully he drew something crappy like another Greffer or something that he can't do, or Sirocco, or I mean, Sirocco would be insane, right, if you drew that. Ooh, he set a monster. Interesting. Oh, Diva, Diva, Diva. Is this game with Bryonic? I think it is. No Necro, we didn't see one all game. Alright, it's pretty good. But this is what we're worried about, right? The side decking, the side decking. That Diva was such a good top deck right there. Perfectly timed, perfectly timed. Well, we gotta watch the back row, right? Back rows are... Deck Devi's gonna hurt, back rows are gonna hurt. I mean, Soul Exchange is insane. What I usually do, and I feel like you don't get a lot of... It always just shows like side decking in progress. You don't actually see what's happening. But I think it's very important to see what's happening. Going second, I usually side out 1 for 1. This is usually like the first 5 cards, and then I start going to like threatening roars and stuff. Against him, I don't know if I want to take out threatenings. I like to keep chainable stuff. And I really like Soul Exchange because they set monsters, and I think Vanity's Fiend is going to go a long way. I think DD Crow is going to go a super long way. And I want to get rid of some of my little monsters in the deck, but if we get hit with Deck Devi, we still have 2 salvage. So I think we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Gores is still looking good. Sometimes I get rid of Brain Control, but I'm going to keep it in this matchup. I'm going to take out 1 threatening. Do I want to put all these cards in? Is he putting in DD Crow? I feel like I have to put Burial in. That's like a must. Especially because they have Caius, and they Caius the tree board when I left it on the field. Yeah, I feel like I should leave both Raigeki breaks in too, because I like that they're so chainable, especially against Darkroom. Is there anything I don't want to put in? Maybe that's a little sigh of like I want to put both dusts in, but I'm not gonna go crazy if I don't. Drew MST and Dust. Now we're looking for Swap Frog so hard, right? Because we got that salvage too, so we can go summon Swap Frog. I mean, I don't think it's gonna get to that point, but if we could Soul Exchange with Substitute, oof, oof, be so nice. Yes, sir. I think Rhoda first is not the right play, because you always want to draw the random cards and then get what you need with Rhoda after you know what your hand is. So I don't know his hand, and I'm not the best value turbo player, but I would say you should always, unless he was trying to lure the Arm Knight away. Set one more, set one more. Just sets Necro Gardener, huh? What is our play? Just set Duke Frog, set Dust Tornado, perhaps? Nothing crazy about that. If he Caiuses, he Caiuses. What could I do? If he summons Gruffer and starts going sick, what could I do? Look at the hand we opened up. I'm not going to Soul Exchange and risk him chaining the back row. Yeah, that's fine. I would love to have Gores right now to punish. Oh, I would love to have Gores. But we don't. Set one more back row. Nope, being patient, being a good player, being a good player. I'm just gonna let them work. Now I'm starting to think this is like pulling the rug, or not like I really have any idea of what to think, but that my first guess is something that's not gonna be chained when I activate my Dust Tornado. I really don't think it's Trap Dust Shoot either. Yep. Now we're not looking great. We are not looking great. I'm definitely not attacking the Gores a million times. Never. I want to set MST, but I don't think it's necessary. Unfortunately, we drew the Moray, but I don't know what we were supposed to do. Like, not set our cards, you know? We had to set it right there. If he has Hamster or Ico right now, I don't know. I mean, what am I going to do, you know? I summon Swap Frog, we make some stuff happen, but... Oh, that's a nice card to draw. Alright, now I definitely have a ton of options, because I could Diva, and I could salvage them both back and Mori them both back. I could make Goyo and take the Gores, but I know he has Kaya, so I can't get both off the field. That's the problem. So if I do this and make Goyo attack for 24, and he drops Gores, then I attack and take the Gores. But then he can't get over both, can he? I suppose he can't. Now he's sitting on a lot of nothing. We could also make an 8. I don't want to do that. I want to stick to my play right now, I think. We're putting both of these back in the deck. Unless he has brain control and he's just going to get... Well, hopefully we draw something good. Imagine if he has Trag. He might just have Brain Caius. Now, as much as I want these wonderful monsters in my hand, I absolutely want to draw more cards. And have some protection. Even though I think he may have Heavy Storm because he has so many cards in his hand. Oh, that is the card we wanted to see. 1000%. 1000% with 7 cards in their hand. Heavy Storm, Brain Control, Caius. Oh, at least now he can't Brain Control and take everything. He's got a... I mean, leave it. It's still not great. I mean, look. I mean, we drew Threatening, which is great, but we also drew Dupe Frog and Flip Flop Frog, which are not the best. That's a really good card to see. I'm curious as to what this is. I feel like it's just Deep Prison or something. Could be a... Could be a few different things. Necro and Arm Knight. One more is gone. I sided one out, so I think we're okay to set Dupe this turn. No, I don't want to play into Mirror Force. I really don't want to MST. Well, MST we get the information, right? MST we get information. MST right now is such a bad play if you just set MST. Did he set MS? Is he going to pro play me right now when I attack? I'm going to turn this Goyo to defense mode. What if I turn Rise it to defense mode and attack with Goyo when he does it? Then we're just not in a good spot at all, right? I don't want to lose my... I really think we just turn Goyo to defense mode, attack for 24, and then he drops the Gores and we lose our Goyo next turn. If I turn Ryza to defense mode and swing and he gets rid of it, or MST and Gores, then it's almost worth MSTing just to have this get MST, just to see what that back row is. It's such a waste of an MST. But we do have Raigeki. It's not good. It's not good. Crazy play. Yeah, I was kind of like hoping that that's what it was gonna be, so I wouldn't get super punished. Now, if he wants to go off next turn, flip flop isn't looking terrible. I also don't think now flip flop is actually looking pretty good to set right here. Unless he has dark arm, he's holding a lot of cards. If he has an I'm actually going to set flip-flop. I think that's kind of nuts. But if he sets Raikou or Hamster, we're going to be in a really good spot. If he has Greffer and wants to start going sick, we do need like a Substitute or a Monarch or something with this Soul Exchange. Raigeki breaks looking good. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. I feel good with threatening set. About a half hour into gameplay. There is the brain control. Yep. I think we take it and save the threatening, right? Because he's still got 2 darks in grave. Yeah, we don't need Treeborn right now. Just crazy to say we don't need it next turn, but with Soul, so we could just set dupe, you know? It's a good card to see. Do we want to do anything else? Do we want to set anything else? I don't think so. This is, we're forcing it. If we set the other back row, we're kind of forcing it. He's going to attack next turn if he summons tributes for Caius. We don't need to set it. We really don't. Yep, nothing wrong with playing it slow. Yep. They went first. They have 7 to our 7 when we drop, but we have access to Treeborn. And now Soul Exchange, Substitute, or Monarch. Monarch is looking so good. Now I think it's worth going minus on the MST. Yeah, it's not awful. It's not good, but it's not terrible. That could just be a value set. I don't really have to do anything now if he wants to Hamster or Raikou. If it's Hamster, we're really good. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. If it's Raikou, that's fine. He's got 2. It hurts to get deck debied, but I think we're still okay. That's fine. I'm actually gonna threatening so he can't Kaius us for game. Is he gonna set a back row? No, we have Soul Exchange Kaius. That'd be insane. I could set the Kaius if worse comes to worse. Obviously, I don't want to do that, but I can't really deal with the Fiend right now. I could just set Raigeki Break. Or I could Soul Exchange for Kaius. I mean, that's so bad. If he has heavy Kaius, he does. I mean, he probably plays 3. 2 are gone, though. 2 are gone. So if they attack heavy Kaius, then I guess we could just chain this. Then we don't lose instantly, but yeah, I'm going to take this one. Getting kinda low. Kinda low. I don't like it. Doesn't want to set a back row and lose it to Kaius, I don't think. Oh, I would love to just win this game right now and not go to... Well, I think we kind of have to, right? I mean, is he going to pull? 1, 2, 3. And then we have Raigeki Break. But if he has 2 monsters, then we're in serious trouble. I might MST set Soul Exchange. Soul Exchange this and remove my other Soul Exchange. No, I can't do that because I don't have a card in my hand to Raigeki Break with. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay. Alright. 2 deck heavies. 1 is tough. He's got the whole squad watching. It's so minus. That's so minus. Set a young back row. Hook a man up. Hook a man up. You got 5 darks, no Sirocco. Set a deep prisoner, something crazy that I could get around. Do I leave Froggy? Draw scrap for Arm Knight, I lose anyway, right? No matter what I do with the Kaius, so I'm just, you know, he has all the info. If he has game, he has game. Does he really not have Grepher Armageddon Knight right now? This is crazy. How are we still playing this game right now? He really doesn't have game right now. This is insane. Oh my god, he doesn't want to set a monster because it's going to get Kaius'd. You gotta just pass. Because I'm going to draw a card that I can't set or do anything with anyway. Oh my gosh, please set a monster and let me Kaius it and pass. Oh my god, it's even better. Are you? Did this real? Is this? Is he not gonna DD Crow this frog? Is this really gonna happen next turn? Oh, unless he draws Arm Knight or Greffer. Oh my gosh. I could no, we're definitely have to remove it. If it's pulling, it's pulling. He has all the info anyway. Oh my gosh, is this happening? Oh my gosh, this is absurd that this is happening right now. You gotta have a burial or a monster or plague, something to win the game. I'm at 800. Alright. Those gotta come back. That was pretty good. Deck Devy's pretty good. Crow's chainable, so Crow's nice. I don't know. I don't know if we need Burial. He's got Vanity's Fiend. I put in my Soul Exchange. I put in my... I guess a second Fiend wouldn't hurt, right? Crows are chainable. We're going first, which is fantastic. I think 1-for-1 isn't bad to thin the deck out early on. You want to get up, baby? Okay, I'll let you out. I'm trying to send it, but I'll let you out. Important times, important times. Okay, what are we thinking now? We do not want to get the deck devastation virus again, but we don't need to put in 1,000 dust tornadoes, right? One is good. We didn't see any crows, so we could assume there aren't any. And I'm leaving in 3 crows because they're chainable, and I think they're just the best card against his deck. Brain's good, Soul Exchanges are good, Vanity's Fiend now seems like an absolute must. I do want to put a second dust in, so 2 dust. Burial's coming out. Oh, I'm so crazy. No, I can't do it. Oh, maybe I can. No, I shouldn't. Crazy enough to take out a Diva? That seems... I've never sided out a Diva before. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Raigeki Break covers monsters too, though. Why am I going to take out Raigeki Break and put in a Dust Tornado? It just doesn't make sense. I really want another Dust Tornado in here. No, if I'm putting in dust, I'm not taking that out. No way. I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person. Alright, if they go sick, we DD Crow. Good opening hand. That Crow is going to be the MVP, I think. Heavy, double Kais. Yeah, this is a nice hand. I feel good. But, I mean, what can we do? We've tried to play it out. I think we've played it as best as we can so far. I want to let the team down. Set a monster. I'm Heavy Storm and Kais, 1,000%. 1,000%. let me get this salvage live. Alright, one Caius down. Yeah, if he summons Greffer, pitch. Oh, I'm DD Chrome the value so fast, so he can't deck Devi. Even though I actually, because deck Devi's gonna get me a swap if he deck Devi's and hits this Dupe Frog right now. My hand is so good that I almost want him to deck Devi so I could get the Dupe Frog. Oh, he just sets a back row and passes. His hand's not good. Wow, now it's almost worth. It's starting to do some combos. Heavy Storm is a wild heavy right now, but I think it's the play. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing my combo, dude. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, we're getting cards back. Alright, what else can you do? What else can you do? If he has Brain Control Caius and he wants to hit me, that's fine. We have Treeborn Caius, that's 34, even though I don't want to attack into Gores. Might have a handful of monsters, but we have a Crow for that, which is fantastic. He passes, it's really, really good. I think we set up flip-flop, right? And I don't think I'll attack for 100. I think I won't let him put anything on the field because it seems like he's hurting a little bit right now. Oh, and we're in a damn good spot if he T-sets. Real good. Is he gonna... I don't think he'll set a lone monster, right? Then we substitute Tribute for Caius, attack, Gore's Flip. This is just like the... This is what you want. Look at that shitty-ass graveyard. That's terrible. You have nothing. I would never say that in real life. Ever, ever, ever. I don't know why he's setting that. Let's get it out of there. Just a bottomless. No reason. Still have 2 Moris, but we still have 1 salvage and 2 Dupe Frogs. So I'm okay with sending that. I don't want to swing with that. I will swing with that. I will bounce this back to my hand, yeah, and I will end my turn, yeah. I went first. I have 9 to his 7, and I have 2 Treeborns in grave. I still don't feel great, even though I have the world, the whole world. If I swap Frog, attack, I think that's fine. If he Torrentials, we get our swap Frogs back. I have to keep swinging. He's gonna brain control, tribute for Kais, and then deck Devi. Fine if he does. Still fine if he does. Another back row. Interesting, interesting. Oh, sure. Do I want to chain anything to that? Nah, I don't think so. My hand is so busted. It's so damn good. But Dust Shoot's really good. Tough decision. Because I'm only swinging for 1,000 every turn, so I'm giving him like ample time to do stuff. He's just not putting anything on the field. Crow is what I want to keep in my hand the most. But the rest of my cards are so good. I feel like he has like Vanity Fiend. Alright, that's fine. Feels bad. Well, it's still 2 swaps to get back with Dew Frogs, so we alright. Who's watching? Who's watching the kid? This is a long video. This is almost an hour-long match. This is wild how long this is taking. Is this what the side events are gonna be like? That's one game. That means I'm gonna start at like 2 or 3 o'clock after round 3. I'm gonna play 3 hour-long matches, get to 6 o'clock, lose in the 3rd game, and be like, all right, you gotta go home now, or you gotta go back to the hotel. Oh my god, this deck is so good. I should have flipped this up and swung. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake, too. I could have put him at 31, and then next turn, he's still going to negate it, I think, next turn, but 724 is exactly 31, so I would have been really, really good. Yep, that was a mistake. And a stupid mistake, too. I got so ahead of myself thinking, oh, this is so good that I have Vanity's Feet now. So good, so good. Stupid, stupid mistake. No, I hope that doesn't cost me. That kills me. That's free. That's literally free 500 to put him at 31, and it's so crucial right now. Even though I have the most unbelievably dominant board you could possibly imagine, and if I DD Crow the Necro and he chains it, it only blocks the first attack, so he's going to end up blocking a Dupe Frog attack. It's just like terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. So bad. Stuff like that kills me. Even if I do that, I could still just hit him for... Yeah, I still have game if I Tribute Kais and hit him with the 1,000 next turn. No reason to not take the extra 500. But alright, forget about it. I get too caught up on stuff like that. we went first. We have 9 to their 7. We have Treeborn's Engrave, a Duplock, a Vanity Fiend, and a Flip-Flop with a back row to protect. We have the complete package right now. They have 1 Necro Garden Engrave. We have literally everything. Everything we could ask for. He has a handful of monsters. How could he possibly win this game right now? Check out this junk archer I just got while we're here. Signed by Greg Abbey. Pretty nice, right? That cat scratching at the door. That's a good card, but he can't attack. So that's 1 back row, 2 back row. Makes things interesting. Very interesting. I think they're most likely bluffs, but how do I play that game for sure, you know? How do I play that game for sure? Baby, we're in a crucial moment in the game right now, mama. I feel like he has nothing. There's no reason for me to Raigeki break one of them. Jeez. Dust is right on time, that's good. Is this torrential? Is this where we lose the game? What if he has Caius? If I put this back in his hand, I'm pretty sure he's in a really bad spot. Baby, come on, I'm trying to play right now, baby. If it's torrential, we are in such a bad spot. If I tribute, we want to keep Fiend on the field, right? I'm thinking Flip-Flop is the only card we want to get rid of. Because if next turn he has a Caius, when he tributes that, he could get over the Fiend. Alright, now I think that sealed it. Hitting Mirror Force is pretty big. We had to keep Vanity's Fiend on the field and make sure that, I mean, if it's torrential Mirror Force, that's just crazy, right? Yeah, I think he's in a pretty tough spot now. Wow, what a grindy game. What a tough game. Wonder if he's thinking if he could brain control deck debut or something crazy like that. He's not added this game yet, but I feel so good about my position, especially because he can't special summon. Fiend just like completes the lock. Dupe Frog, Flip Flop, and Fiend is just like the ultimate lock. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. That 500 made all the difference. It really did. He'd be at 26 right now. I could try to push. If I turn this to attack mode and it's deep prison, then I'm in trouble. I feel like it's pulling the rug. I don't think it's deep prison. But if he has Sirocco, I'm in so much trouble. So much trouble. I can't break any of this lock with Caius or anything either. I can't break. I need Vanity's Fiend. I need to keep flipping Flip Flop, and I need Dupe so that he can't attack Vanity's Fiend. Even if I get rid of one Dupe Frog, he still has to attack the other one first, and he's only getting one summon a turn unless he has Brain Control Caius. But really good card to see. Yeah, he knows he has time. I gotta be a patient player. I have to be. There's no other way. If I get rid of one of these right now, if he deprisoned it or something, and then he set a monster, and the next turn I could Raigeki break the last back row and Caius and turn the other Dupe Frog to attack mode, DD Crow, get that Necro Garden out of there, and then swing for game. So now we're getting like to that point where I think this is probably game soon. Even though I thought that 3 turns ago, but even if we did have him at 16, I think I'd still be playing it this way, only because he has back row, so we can't really... I didn't want to dust that debut. The way he like said sec, it really kind of telegraphed. I want to know if I could do something. He's not setting monsters. Double Crow is insane versus him. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I could turn dupes to attack, but I'm not gonna. I got the whole world. He has to put monsters on the field. He has to commit. He has a lot of stuff to do. He has to do the work. And I have 2 DD Crows. He's checking his graveyard. I have Raigeki breaking 2 DD Crows. Neither of these are torrential. Maybe an oppression. No, one oppression's gone. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's fine. is fine. Just summon Gilman and go for it. Not Mirror Force. I don't think it's Torrential. I really don't think it's Torrential. $900, 500. Yeah, he has to block one, right? So it's still game. If I force the Crow on the Necro Gardener, then it attacks, negates the first one, and then I swing with Gilman, but then he has something for it. Alright, I don't think he has any more tricks. He's got good stuff in there, but I still have another Crow. That's why I was lenient to do it the first time. What a game. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I didn't think it was going to be grinded out this long. More back row. Alright. That was crazy. That was a crazy long game. Alright, guys, well. Wow, that was wild. That was a crazy game. Hope you guys got to see that live, because that's what's really going through my mind while I'm playing, you know? It's like, that was wild. That was, that got a little close for comfort. Before we go, guys, I thought it'd be a good idea to show everyone the deck list that I used as well. This is what I just used, and I was just texting my friend about it, my teammate. I was so unamused when I hit that deck devastation virus in game 3 with Dust Tornado towards the end. It didn't even occur to me that if he set that and resolved it with a set Sirocco or anything, it would have destroyed me. I'm just like, yeah, this is the best lock. It's pretty, like, on whatever I said, I was just like so confident in it, and it's so good against certain decks, but not against decks that could just set a monster and play deck devy, or summon a monster and play deck devy. Like, that would have, yeah, would have got the dupe frog effects, but that would have absolutely flipped the game around, and I would have been like, how could I have not? I still played it like I was thinking that. Maybe subconsciously, deep down I was. I can't let him resolve something crazy, but like deck devy, just like, I don't know. It didn't like hit me like, oh my gosh, we almost just lost the game to deck devastation virus. But that, yeah, that could have been. I feel like he played it very well too if he had it for a while and didn't set it. I haven't watched his side of it yet, but yeah, that was that could have went really bad, really bad. So I want to be happy that we walked away playing it the way we did, and all those little intricacies during a match matter so much. I could be sitting here right now going, wow, yeah, that deck W destroyed me, and I'd be a sad boy. But so very thankful, and really gotta remember that moving forward. I always say when you, of course I have to babble at the end of the video, Tony, just wrap it up, bro. I always say when you lose a game and something wild happens, or you make a big misplay, it really sticks with you, and you're like, I can't believe I lost that game, I can't believe I did that, that's so dumb. But you have to remember those moments when you win games too, because you want to always play the best you can and remember all the mistakes and why you did what you did, even if it was a mistake or not. Just all that stuff matters so much. So, sigh of relief for how week 1 went. So, here's the list. Rognac's really big charity event list that I've been playing, and very little else. Some other stuff. That stuff's coming, don't worry. Except I added in a soul exchange and I believe a third dust, as opposed to 2 bottomless. So yeah. Hope you like the match, guys. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.